So moving forward, so last time, no, before we had the semifinal exam, no, we also tackled climate change. No, pinasadahan na natin yung climate change. Okay, pati yung iba pa katulad ng what we call this one, the uh, what we call this one, the planetary networks, the climate change, okay, and so on and so forth. No, so last time, no, about climate change pa rin tayo. The US Environmental Protection Agency as well as the NASA, alam naman natin yung NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration, and also the National Oceanic and Atmospheric na administration correspond that climate change is indeed happening and is almost certainly due to human activity. No, naniniwala tayo that the climate change na the NASA, na the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration ay naniniwala na nagsisimula na yung ating tinatawag na climate change, and that's due to human activity. Kaya wala namang iba okay na contributor or big contributor when it comes to climate change is the people, and of course not the human activity. So the primary reason behind the climate change is the burning. Okay, yung burning or pagsusunod ng mga fossil fuels. Okay, ano yung mga fossil fuels, no, such as oil, coal, okay? So na nag-e-emit ng greenhouse gases sa ating atmosphere. So primarily carbon dioxide ang ini-emit nun. No, kaya nga iniiwasan na yung as much as possible rather ay iniiwasan ng pag-emit rather ng carbon dioxide, no, through those. Yes, pure white pa lang po na introduction. Pa lang tayo, white pa lang talaga yung background na, kaya magtaka kung bakit white pa lang or light blue yung nasa screen. Okay, so other human activities din, hindi lang yung burning of fossil fuels, also agriculture, deforestation, no, also contribute to the production of greenhouse gases. Okay, that causes climate change. No, ganun din naman yung mga small increases, no, in Earth's temperature, no, caused by climate change can have severe effects. Okay? So kahit sabihin natin a point something lang yan or a 1 degree Celsius na pagtaas ng temperatura ng planeta, okay, it can hardly or severely affect, no, the planet. Okay? So the rising of the sea levels, okay, due to the melting of the polar ice caps can cause by climate change. Okay? So 'di ba, as long as habang umiinit rather yung or habang tumataas ang temperatura ng mundo, no po pwede or there will be chances, no, na matunaw yung mga malalaking yelo just at the north, no, at the polar. Okay, so kaya minsan tumataas din yung sea levels natin. Okay, because dahil din yun, no, yun ay cause ng climate change. So the warming of ocean temperatures also are associated with stronger and more frequent storms. No, kapag mas mainit, no, yung temperatura ng ating karagatan, so mas frequent or mas madalas tayo magkaroon ng bagyo, hindi lang basta bagyo, mas malakas na mga bagyo. Okay? So pwede siyang mas marami yung dalang rainfall, no, particularly pag during severe weather events. Okay? That can cause or leads to flooding and other damage. Okay? So an increase in the incidence and severity of wildfires also. Okay, alam niyo naman yung mga wildfires, no, yung mga sunog. Okay, so yung tawag dito, sunog sa mga parang kagubatan, gano'n. So mga wildfires na tinatawag, nasisira yung mga habitat, no, ng ating mga hayop. Okay, so those are tawag dito, effect din or dahil yun sa climate change na nangyayari. Okay, and also heat waves no contribute to human deaths and other consequences. So pag mas mataas, mainit ang panahon, mas mainit ang temperatura, so mas deadly siya sa mga tao, especially ganoon din sa hayop because of the heat wave. Kaya nga meron nagkakaroon ng heat stroke, di ba? Summer pa lang yon. Kay dati-rati, no, hindi pa ganoon kataas ang ano ng climate change. No, hindi katulad ngayon, we are on the red alert status of the climate change. So what more pa kaya? Kaya wag tumindi ang init, di ba? So grabing heat wave ang mangyayari. So that is just an introduction of climate change. No, pero that's some sort of a review lang din naman of what we had last time, no, that we tackled climate change. So let us answer this first, no, orally. Okay, so oral na lang. You can type your answer in the chat box or you can open your mic, no? So write C if the statement is the cause of climate change and E if it's effect. Okay, so write your answer on the space provided. First, burning of fossil fuels. Is it a cause or the effect? According to Kim, letter C, it's the cause. Kay Jessa, cause. Okay, Rodeline, and so on and so forth. So it's cause. Well, it's letter C, very good. Second, landslides. How about landslides? Is it a cause or effect? Okay, very well. So most of you answers E, which means effect. Okay, so that's the effect of, one of the effect rather, of climate change. So very good, tama yan. Third, deforestation. Deforestation, is it hindi reforestation? Deforestation, cause or effect? Okay, very good. So that's C, that's a cause. Fourth, food consumption. How about food consumption? Is it cause or effect? Okay, very good. So C pa din yun, that's cause. Fifth rather one, public utility chip. Public utility chip. No, mga PUJ. Okay, so those PUJs are also one of the contributor ng climate change, so that is a cause. Sixth, El Nino and La Nina. El Nino and La Nina. Okay, basically, that's an effect, okay, ng climate change. 7, manufacturing industries. Manufacturing industries. Okay, 7 is letter C. That's the cause. No, manufacturing industries, especially those factories na nag-emit ng matinding carbon dioxide, no, sa ating na nagdudulot ng additional greenhouse gases. 8, factories. So parehas lang din naman yan. Okay, so that's cause. Okay, so factories. 9, rising of sea levels. Is it cause or effect? Ang pagtaas ng level ng tubig ng mga karagatan natin. 9 is effect. Okay, so that's an effect, no, ng climate change, yung pagtaas ng sea levels. And lastly, wildfires in the forest. Wildfires. Okay, very good. No? So you got it all correct. Samses lang nasi. Okay, so this is an effect. Okay, yung wildfires in the forest. Okay, so that is an effect, pero depende kung sinasadya. Okay, pero yung wildfire na nangyayari, kalimitan naman dahil sobrang init, so that is a effect of the climate change. Okay, so medyo tawag dito, master na ha kung ano yung cause tsaka effect ng climate change. Napunta tayo dito. Climate change is indeed occurring, and it's almost certainly due not to human activity, just like what I mentioned earlier. Kaya wala namang more contributor kundi ang tao sa climate change. So human activities such as agriculture, which was mentioned, deforestation, di ba? Lahat yung nakaka-contribute sa proliferation, no, ng greenhouse gases that cause climate change. Okay, so yung rising ng sea levels natin, di ba, natutunaw yung mga polar ice caps, no, kaya nagkakaroon tayo ng mataas na sea levels and the likes. Okay, so now, meron tayo tinatawag na steps to address the problems of climate change. Okay, so these are simple steps, no, para ma-address natin yung problema sa climate change. No? 10 lang to, 10 steps. Okay, so 10 possible solutions for climate change. According to Madaan 2018, okay, he suggested that there is a solution to each problem and suggested possible solutions to climate change, namely the following. Again, for the newcomers, attendance link pa sa chat box. So again, according kay Madaan 2018, ito daw yung top 10 possible solutions for climate change. Okay, so first, of course, to stop cutting down trees. Okay, so tigil ang deforestation. No, pagpuputol ng puno. Believe it or not daw, cutting down trees is the prime reason of the climate change. No, planting new trees can quickly scale back the speed of the emission of gases. Okay, diba one of the function of trees, diba, they are kinukuha nila yung mga carbon dioxide kasi kailangan din ito for photosynthesis. Okay? So kung mawawala na yung mga puno, dadiretso yung ating mga carbon na ini-emit ng mga factories, ng mga manufacturing industries, and so on and so forth, dadiretso yan sa atmosphere. Kaya makakadagdag yan ng init, makakasira yan ng ozone layer. Okay? So, tatagos ang ultraviolet rays. Okay? So, iinit ang mundo. No, the sea levels as well. So, magkakaroon tayo ng climate change. Okay? So we must stop cutting down trees. Second, control population. Okay? So, yes, if the population is controlled, then climate change can also be controlled. Paano daw? Putting in simpler words, more number of individuals suggests that additional demand of resources like food and shelter resulted in additional usage or utilization of the earth. Mas madaming population, mas madaming tao, mas maraming mag-utilize ng mga resources. Okay? So kaya sabi nila, control the population. Okay? So are we overpopulated? Diba? Who am I to say? Or who am I to answer that one? Okay? So siguro meron talaga mga countries na talagang overpopulated na, or we can say na that the world na medyo marami na rin talaga population. Okay, so control the population in order for us to control the utilization. Second, third rather, less use of fossil fuels. Okay, so bawasan natin ang paggamit ng fossil fuels kung hindi kayang tanggalin, di ba? The high discharges of the greenhouse gases are diminishing the ozone layer, which gives global warming. It is one of the major causes of climate change. Okay, so one of the major causes daw ng climate change ay ang global warming. Kaya yung paggamit ng fossil fuels, ng oil, tsaka ng coal, okay? So kasama yan, parte yun ng pang-araw-araw na buhay natin, kumbaga. Okay, pero we should think of the alternative energy, no, alternative renewable energies, no, that we can use, no, na hindi talaga nakakapag-harm ng ating atmosphere. Okay, hindi nakakapagdulot ng global warming that can cause or lead, no, to a more severe climate change. Okay, so less use of fossil fuels. Next, unplug your device. Okay, in almost every house, there are at least a dozen of appliances, which includes air conditioner, television, microwave, washing machine, and others. These devices lead to global warming, hence the climate change. Okay, so we must unplug our device. Okay, so wag nating hayaan din, for example, nag-charge tayo, di ba, sasalpak natin sa cellphone natin. Hilig pa naman natin minsan, kapag tapos na mag-charge, bubunutin lang natin si cellphone sa charger, din hayaan na lang natin siya naka-plug. Okay, so once na hindi naman natin na ginagamit, then we should unplug all of those appliances. Okay, that's a simple act that we can do. Okay, that we can do to help the world when it comes to climate change problem. Next, focus on renewable energy. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Focus on renewable energy. Fossil fuels are going to be finished in an exceedingly few decades. Yes, fossil fuels, no, yung mga yon, those natural resources can be exceeded, no, can be finished. Okay, pero can be extremely consumed. Okay, so in a few decades, and it's time to maneuver towards the renewable energy. In several elements of the globe, several cities are using the energy from the renewable sources, no, of energy, which incorporates, of course, naririnig nyo ito, di ba? Wind, solar, tidal ocean, and many more. Di ba, we do have wind and solar naman na rin dito. Okay, so medyo nagiging popular na rin yung wind tsaka yung solar energy. Those are alternative, no, na para sa mga para sa fossil fuels, no? So pwede natin gamitin yung sikat ng araw, okay, the wind as well as the ocean, no, pwede rin gamitin yung mga waves, so yung mga tidal ng ocean to convert, no, those particular forces into energy na that can be assorted, or that can be sorted to energy, no, para maging kapalit ng mga fossil fuels. 6, control of methane leaks. Methane. Okay, methane meron yan sa gasol, di ba? Surprisingly, methane is a more potent greenhouse gas than carbon dioxide. Every month, there is a huge quantity of methane leak from pipelines, storage tanks, other infrastructure, garbage dumps, and coal mines. Okay, so iwasan daw yung pag-leak ng methane. Okay, kasi mas matindi yan kaysa sa carbon dioxide. Okay, so yung mga pipeline natin na tawag dito para sa mga pinagagamitan ng methane gas. Okay, so dapat naayos yung mga kanong klase ng problem. We should control those leaks when it comes to methane. Kasi mas matindi yung epekto niya compared to carbon dioxide when it comes to contributor in the climate change. No? 7, tougher emissions and efficiency standards. So most of the harmful gases are released either by automobiles or power plants. Many countries have already put strict rules in controlling the emissions. Okay, so hindi naman din natin napipigilan. Okay, so the more the population are, ganun din yung mga sasakyan. Okay, so napakadaming sasakyan which cause which cause too much carbon dioxide emission. Okay, so kaya nga meron yung iba, di ba, ginagawa electric na may mga Egypt na tayo, something like that. No, so advancement of technologies also is better. Okay, so para hindi tayo gumagamit lagi ng fossil fuels, no, yung mga oil, coal. Okay, so yan. Next, experimenting the Earth. Experimenting the Earth in a way, there are many experiments being done on Earth which might control climate change. Some ideas like this one, geoengineering, radical interventions, to either block sunlight or reduce greenhouse gas, are probably the last options to control the climate change. We can do experimentation, we can have innovation. Okay, we do a lot of brilliant minds, di ba, when it comes to the science field natin. Okay, so pwede natin ma-block yung sunlight or ma-reduce yung greenhouse gases. So it can probably be done. Okay, but of course, okay, so hanggang kailan yon malalaman? Kailan tayo makakapag-produce ng ganong bagay? Okay, o kaya makakapag-produce nga ba tayo ng mga ganong thing that will block or reduce man lang the greenhouse gases? Diba? Habang wala pang mga ganong bagay or technology, we should do our part in order for us to lessen the adversity or the severity effect, the severe effect of climate change. Okay. Next, upgraded infrastructure. Buildings require cement and it is produced by heating limestone, giving rise to the carbon dioxide level. Okay, so kapag meron tayong semento, ang pagpuproduce nun, gumagamit tayo ng limestone, which heating the limestone rather, which nagpapataas ng carbon dioxide level. Okay, so upgraded infrastructure like making the roads perfect, improving cement making processes, and investing in new infrastructure, or radically upgrading existing highways and transmission lines would cut emissions of greenhouse gas and control climate change. No, yung pag-upgrade natin ng infrastructure. Kalimitan kasi sa atin, pag gumagawa tayo ng mga daan, ginagamitan ng semento, mga ilang araw, mga ilang linggo lang or months, sira na rin agad. And then another project na naman, daan na naman. Okay, so kasi malaki yung kita pagdating sa mga kalsada. Kasi sa tulay pa nga lang, malaki na ang kita. Kaya malaki ang kickback, especially dun sa mga politiko na mga hindi rin tapat sa kanilang tungkulin. Kaya kung makikita natin, lagi na lang daan, lagi na lang tulay, okay, napakadaming pinagagawa. Bakit hindi maipagawa na isang magandang gawa na napakatibay at hindi na kailangan pa ulit-ulit gawin? Okay? So nandun tayo sa usapin, sige, nasisira kasi material ting lahat. Okay? Pero hindi yung bagay na lagi na lang sira. Okay? Kasi minsan tinitipid. Okay? So hindi natin may pagkakailan na mayroong mga ganong klase ng public servant. Talagang matitipid yung project, just to have a kickback over the project. Okay? Pero dapat talaga i-upgrade ang infrastructure para hindi tayo pa ulit-ulit na gumagamit ng mga ganong klase ng product. Okay? So that can also lessen the effect of climate change, in a way. Lastly, personal solutions to global warming. Okay, so personal na to. There are many steps which everyone can take in order to control the climate change. A small step by anyone can make a big difference. Okay, Kung lahat tayo magte-take ng small step, that would be a higher lift, okay, when it comes to fighting the climate change, no? Drive less and cycle more while going to school or break. Okay, so kung malapit lang naman ang pupuntahan, so pwede na rin tayo bisikleta or pwede rin kayo maglakad if you want, no, kung malapit lang naman. Okay, just to lessen the emission of carbon dioxide, especially sa mga sasakyan. Second, upgrade your refrigerator and air conditioner, especially if they are more than 5 years old. Sinasabi daw kasi na kapag ang ating mga appliances, okay, are sobrang tagal na or matanda na, okay, so mas madami sila ngayong pinoproduce, no, na mga carbon dioxide. Okay, mas marami silang ini-emit, no, na mga carbon dioxide that can be tawag ito, hurtful, no, sa ating environment, sa ating atmosphere. Okay, so pwede daw natin i-upgrade yung mga refrigerator na yon, mga air conditioner. Okay, kung sila ay medyo may katandaan na, pero of course, no? So this will be applicable lang naman lalo na kung may pera tsaka kung mayaman. Pero kung medyo mahirap lang tayo, then talaga pagtiyatiyagaan natin yung mga bagay na talagang napapakinabangan pa natin up until its last breath. No, kumbaga nga. Kaya hanggang sa masira, no, talagang ginagamit pa rin natin. Kasi di naman natin kaya magpapalit. But aside from that, meron pa rin naman tayo mga other things that we can do, okay, in order for us to lessen the severity, di ba, of the climate change. To the simple act of unplugging appliances kapag hindi na natin ginagamit. Okay, so that is a simple step, okay, to lessen the adversity or the severity, no, of the effect ng climate change. So and many other things that we had mentioned last meeting na dun sa ating tawag dito sa ating climate change part 1. Okay, na yung mga simpleng bagay na kaya natin gawin para kahit papaano, no, with our small steps, okay, we can help not to tawag dito, to fight, no, the climate change. Okay, so or to not to hindi man to fully stop is to lessen, no, the severity of the effect, no, ng climate change. Okay? Kaya yun din ang tungkol sa project ninyo, di ba? So I am expecting, okay, I am expecting a lot better result, okay, a good performance in your project, no, with this infomercial, okay, an informative commercial about climate change. Okay, so ang ating theme, magkalimutan, climate change, change the world, or the world will change. Okay, so this is a class project, di ba? So again, pwede kayong gumawa ng kahit mini film, okay, or a short film as a form of a commercial. Okay, pwede nyo siyang gawin inspirational video kung gusto niyo. Not creative as you can, pagsama-samahin niyo yung mga imagination niyo, no, as creative as you can, no, para mas magiging maganda ang outcome, no, yung resulta ng inyong ng inyong project, okay, ng inyong infomercial. Okay? So I am expecting a better, no, the best, not the best project na magagawa ninyo. Okay? So yun lang, last slide na yata yun, pag-your activity. Okay. So last na slide na yun. So for your activity, nasa genuine naman to. Essay type lang to. In 5 to 10 sentences, write a resolution that you can share with your friends about how you can personally contribute towards solving the problem of climate change. I have mentioned many more. Okay, di ba? So pero ang gagawin nyo lang naman is to write a resolution that you can share with your friends about how can you personally contribute towards solving the problem of climate change. Paano ka ba makakatulong, no, sa pagresolba ng climate change, no, in 5 to 10 sentences. Nasa Genyo nyo yan. So kung titignan ninyo yan, nandito yan sa lesson package entitled Trends Lesson Climate Change Part 2. Okay, at the bottom part of it, makikita nyo yung activity. No password is needed, just hit the thank yous button. Okay, so ganoon din naman yung nakalagay dyan. Is that clear? Kaya hindi hit the thumbs up button kung clear tayo doon. Okay, very good. So for the remaining time of ours, kindly answer your activity. Okay, kindly finish it before the time. Okay, so once the Zoom meeting has ended, no need to rejoin, just continue answering your activity. Okay, so you may now proceed and start answering your activity.